Alright guys, so to start off this video, first off I want to say thank you for all the love and support that you guys shown on my channel. We've grown so fast. I've got like 14,000 subscribers now, and that's way more than what, 2 weeks ago? I was struggling to get 1,000, and now we have way gone past that limit, which I'm stoked. And so you guys want to know a little bit about me, right? So I asked you guys to ask me a few questions, so we're going to answer that in today's video. So Joel 5 Point Slow is gonna help me out, and yeah, so that's gonna be coming up. So Joel's gonna read me the questions and I'm gonna answer them. I've read some of you guys' questions, which they're kind of funny, but Joel's gonna start us off with the first question. So
alright, so first question is, at what age did you buy the car and how?
So I bought the Terminator at age 16, and we'll lead into the next question at some point when it comes up again.
Okay. Second question is, how long have you had the Mustang, and how long have you been building it?
Okay, well, I built it since the day I bought it.
Pretty much.
So I got it when I was 16. I was actually 15. Like, I was right about to turn 16, so I got the car like 2 days before my birthday, which was in February, and it's coming up, so you guys can send me more money on PayPal right here. So yeah.
Alright, next question is, what made you want to make a YouTube channel?
Okay, so I think the biggest thing of why I wanted to make a YouTube channel was because I've always loved to make videos. Like, as a kid, I would just mess around with the camera, and I think that's why I just love making videos. And I've always wanted to entertain people with making YouTube videos, and I'm doing that for you guys right now, so I appreciate all that, and yeah.
Alright, next question is, how did you purchase the Cobra, afford it at such a young age?
Okay, well, how I afforded the Cobra was I had a trust fund from
Mommy and Daddy sponsored.
Yeah, we'll just say.
Next question is it a good daily driver?
Okay, the short answer, not really. Long answer, alright, let me take that back. Long answer, no. Short answer, yes. The Cobra, I would say it's not, you know, the best daily. I mean, it's comfortable, right? I mean,
yeah,
you drive the car,
yeah.
But I would definitely say if you wanted a more dailyable car, I would definitely go with the 5.0. But yeah, but the Cobra is cool, and the reason why I bought it was because it was much cheaper than a 5.0 in my area, pretty much, and it was a really good deal. So that's one of the main reasons why I got it.
Next question kind of tags along with the last one. Is how often do you get thirsty? Is it a lot? A little bit?
Well, let me tell you. If you drive it normally, I mean, the gas mileage, obviously, it's not going to be the best. But for what it is, it gets decent gas mileage. So
I think definitely, I mean, for the
for it being supercharged, I mean, it gets pretty good gas mileage. But yeah.
How do I get a Terminator in Australia?
Okay. I am not, honestly, I'm not sure how you guys would get a Terminator 2 out of state or out of the country. I would think you would need to get in touch with someone who does like importing cars, so that's my guess. But I'm not completely sure on that.
Okay, this is a good one. How much real horsepower do you want to be by end of the year? End of 2019.
By the end of 2019, that's tough. Because, like I said, I don't know if I want to get another car, because if I built the Cobra, that's going to be my only car. I really don't want to be daily driving a 600 to 700 horsepower car. I mean, if it was a 5.0, that'd be different. That guy Marin, you know, he's got a 5.0. I mean, those cars are just generally, overall, they can be dailied. I mean, it's possible to daily a Cobra, but you're going to be putting a lot of strain on everything, and I think it would just be better to get another car. So my goal, if I did get another car, I would definitely want to be in the 700 range for sure.
That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah.
Okay. How much does the Cobra cost? What year is it? And what have you done to it?
Okay, so this is a question that you guys have all been asking. I see it in the comments a lot. You guys always ask, what's done to your car? So the Cobra was 20K, and it came with 34,000 miles. The car came with an intake, tune, pulley, and exhaust, and it was pretty much set. I haven't really changed much. It's been a lot of cosmetic. You know, we did the clutch upgrade, which was a bitch. I'll flip to that video. I hated the clutch was a bitch. The only engine mod that I've done pretty much is, actually I will name everything. Okay, so like I said, we did the intake, tune, pulley, exhaust, blah blah blah. I have a throttle body, an MGW short shifter, boiler attacks, Mac off-road H-pipe, and then, you know, everything else is pretty much cosmetic stuff. So yeah.
Next question is, what do you think of JDM cars? Asian.
JDM cars, I have no hate against JDM cars. I just happen to like Mustangs a lot. I've always loved the way they sounded, and you know, obviously the 03, 04 Cobras are probably one of the most legendary cars. They're probably considered like the Supra of the muscle car world. That's how I like to put it.
Legend for sure.
So I mean, getting that car, you know, I really have no preference. Like, I don't like muscle cars over JDM cars. It's just that's just my preference. So yeah.
Okay, what is your dream car and why?
My dream car?
Shelby. GT500.
It's tough. It's always been a Shelby GT500, but it's kind of changed because I've kind of been, you know, building my own dream car. But you know, yeah, that's pretty much.
Okay, what's the next mod you're gonna be doing to the Cobra?
The next mod is going to be some cooling mods. Recently I got the car dynoed, and I know it got a lot of heat soak, and there's no cooling mod done. So I think the next best thing is you can make all the power in the world you want, but if the heat's taking it away, it's really pointless. So upgraded heat exchanger, bigger tank, and then after that I'm trying to get some weld soon. So yeah, so make sure you guys subscribe and watch all the ads on the videos, you know.
This question is, what cheap cool car should I get when I turn 18?
I think a cool cheap car to get is definitely a 2-valve Mustang.
Yeah, and also I think it depends on what you like. If you're more like JDM or muscle, but yeah, for muscle, I think definitely.
Yeah, definitely a 2-valve.
Yeah,
I mean, they're cheap and they're fun to build with. You
and
know?
Everybody starts with the 2-valve.
Yeah,
I mean,
I happen to be fortunate enough to not, but you know, if you can get a 2-valve, I would definitely get a 2-valve. You know, they're fun to build. You know, they're not the fastest, but they definitely look good, sound good, and you know, they're cool.
Or just get a Fox one.
Or just no, because you know they're too old.
Get a Fox one. Where are you working and what goals for 2019?
Okay, so you guys will find out later about what I do. You know,
it's like you're gonna quarter.
You guys, I mean, the job that I work at definitely pays well for being 16.
Goals for 2019?
Okay, so the goals for 2019, I think one of my main goals is obviously growing the channel. I have 50,000 subscribers by the end of 2019. That's my goal, so that'd be really sick. And obviously building the Cobra and just building the channel. That's primarily what I'm gonna try and do this year, because I love making videos and that's all I've ever wanted to do. So if that could become my job, that'd be pretty cool.
Next question is, when you started YouTube, did you expect to get 14,000 subscribers?
Well, initially, probably not. You know, if you guys have watched my videos from, you know, probably over a year ago or so, you know, the videos really never got viewed and whatnot. You know, I still made them though because I like to make videos. I never really did it to, you know, I mean, I kind of, I mean, who doesn't do YouTube? I mean, like, the whole point was so, like, I can entertain people when it wasn't really taking off. And then the video came out and then a lot of people started subscribing, so it just took off, you know. I mean, I've always wanted to grow a YouTube channel, and now I'm doing that, so I really like that and like to entertain you guys.
What's your first car?
My first car was the Cobra. Also, I want to mention, if I'm not answering all your guys' questions, it's either because I just don't know them or they just don't make sense.
Yeah, it's a weird one to me, I don't know, man. Are you planning on selling the Cobra in the near future?
That is definitely a no. The Cobra is not going anywhere. I'm keeping it for as long as I can. I don't really have plans to sell it at all. You know, that car is going to go up in value at some point, and it's a gem pretty much. So,
how much have you spent on the car to get it where it is? So I'm guessing like all the models.
Okay, so I haven't done all the calculations. Maybe I'll put it on the screen somewhere, but I would say it's well over $5 grand, yeah, because
including
wheels and tires, clutch was expensive, throttle body, you know, all the pieces that are on the car, you know, new wheels, shifter, clutch, you know, we did the clutch ourselves, so we did save some money there. But yeah, it's definitely over a few grand for sure, so like $5 grand I'd say.
Do you even drag, bro?
Drag? Well, a lot of people have been trying to race me, and you guys don't understand, I can't race on these tires, okay? So you guys need to wait till I get some freaking welds, okay? Alright? Because people are asking me to race. I'm not gonna race you guys unless we're doing like a fucking 60 roll, because On anything under
No
60,
hooking. No
I
hooking.
spin. There's no hooking.
You'll be
So
all
you guys
over-
need to shut the hell up
Yeah, you'll
because
be-
I'm getting fucking tired of you people who keep asking me to race when I don't have tires. Okay, so shut the hell up.
Need more subs so you can get more views, so you can get the money to buy the wheels.
Yes.
Then you can
If you guys want to pay me to race you, I will do that. I will get the tires. But until then, we're not racing.
Yep. Okay. So next question: do you ever think about getting a Stage 3 VMP supercharger for the Cobra?
Okay. First of all, I do plan on upgrading the blower on the Cobra, but I don't think it will be VMP. I mean, don't get me wrong, the VMP blowers have definitely put in work. I've seen a lot of statistics on them and they definitely make good power. You know, it's just the 6 makes crazy amount of power.
Yeah.
They definitely make good power, but if you guys don't know, Whipple Superchargers is actually located in my city. And you know, I've always been a Whipple fanboy, you know, hate it or, you know, love it, you know, it just, that's just me. I've always liked the way the Whipple looks. People say go Kenny Bell. I think those things look ugly as shit. Even though they sound good, I think they look ugly as shit. They look like a fucking piece of brick.
Okay.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
The Whipples are more creative and they come in different colors. Kenny Bells are really only like a
and it reminds me of like a fucking 1921 fucking Ford Thunderbird or some shit, you know?
Okay. So. You kind of just explained this, but would you ever think about doing, instead of supercharger, just going to a turbo setup?
I honestly would not go turbo, and the only reason why is, first of all, I've always loved the way the whine sounds. You know, the turbos, you know, they could make more power, you know, that's full on drag build right there. But if the car came with a supercharger, a root style supercharger, you know, I'm gonna just keep it like that, you know?
Why do you like Mustangs?
Okay, you know, I'm gonna go into more depth about this a little bit later, but you know, the main reason why is my family's kind of always liked them. The short answer, you know, that's why is just because they've always had them and I became interested in them. But I'll explain that later in another video.
What year is your Cobra?
2003.
How many miles have you put on your car since you've had it?
Okay, so I got the car in what, 2018, early February is when I got it. You guys can watch that video somewhere in the corner. Yeah, a lot of people are asking me like, when did you get your car? But you guys haven't watched that video, and I uploaded a video of when I got the car. So I've had it since February, and I put almost like 9,000 miles on it, or so, 8 to 9,000. So that's not too bad, you know. Yeah, it's just like it's my daily, you know. I've taken it to LA a few times, Fabulous Ford, visiting back and forth. So yeah, it's gotten driven, you know, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I plan on keeping the car forever so people can suck my D if they're saying you're adding miles, because some people baby the shit out of their Cobras and they're meant to be fucking driven.
Exactly.
So they can shut the hell up.
Okay, this one, I'm actually really curious about this one. During sex, how much time is actually spent thinking about your car?
I read this one. You know, approximately, that's gonna have to be answered in a later video, so we're gonna skip that one.
Okay. What's gonna be the next build?
The next build? You know, I don't know. I mean, you know, I don't like getting cars that are just like kind of junk. You know, I kind of understand where people would say like, oh, you should build a car, but
my Fox buddy?
No, I think I would want to. I'm gonna be honest. I want to get a brand new 5.0. I've always wanted to get a 5.0 before the Cobra, and the only reason why I got the Cobra is because it's more rare. And so to have both would be the best of both worlds. Having something that's easy to drive modern and a Cobra that's thick, you know. So yeah.
Okay. So if you were to have enough money, what supercar would you go with?
Ah man. Well, I mean, can you consider the Hennessy Venom GT a supercar kind of? Yeah, that's like always been a really cool car to me. If not, maybe like a Lamborghini Huracan, something like that. I'm not really a big supercar guy. Ford GT, you know, stuff like that. But you know, those are way out of my price range. I've always liked cars you can build and that are, you know, you guys see it, and people mention it, where you see all these Lamborghinis, people that are, you know, not obtainable for definitely our ages for sure, as much, you know, unless you're fucking balling, but you know, we're not doing that. So yeah, definitely build your cars, have a good start point, and just build on top of that.
Are you a senior in high school?
I'm a freshman.
I'm a little new, but how fast have you been? Like 60 miles per hour?
Yeah, it's probably max.
Probably max.
Probably max.
Yeah. Why a convertible, not a coupe?
That's a good question. It's a good ass question.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, the convertibles, right? They're not priced as high as the coupes. Personally, I've actually hated, or believe it or not, I've always kind of liked the way the convertibles looked on the Cobras. The coupes definitely look cool, but I think the 0304 Cobra is definitely one of those cars that can pull off a convertible. Yeah. Wouldn't you say so? I don't think a lot of cars can pull it off. I think the Cobra just has that body style that can pull off a convertible, and you know, a lot of people hate it. You know, I don't care. It's cool dropping the top. You know, you hear the exhaust, everything. It's really fun, and yeah, that's why I got a convertible.
Being from Cali, do you have a lot of problems smogging and stuff like that?
Well, you guys heard about that new exhaust law.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Stupid. I'm not gonna get into that because a lot of people have already. But you know, it's not too hard. It's not hard when you can swap your mid-pipe back on, and then you basically have cats. So I would say it's not that hard unless you have long tubes or something, which are, you know, you're not gonna remove those. But if you have a mid-pipe, it's pretty easy to do.
Yeah.
Stock mid-pipe.
Who's your best work buddy / mate?
I know who this is.
You know who it is?
Yeah, he works
Ahmed?
AJ. You know, you need to go clean the carpet some more, AJ. Just saying.
Would you buy a car with the salvage title?
Short answer, probably not. I heard there's a lot of issues with insuring your car if it's salvaged sometimes. And someone also mentioned about me buying that Cobra that was salvaged. Okay, first of all, that Cobra is not salvage title. There's definitely other ways where people can afford those cars without being salvage title, okay? So, you know, what's your input on that?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, I think that was...
I mean, there are some cars like yours that was...
Oh yeah,
the BMW, and that was just because it suffered some...
It was just a dent, but...
How much it costs can outlaw...
That's the only reason why. Sometimes insurances will do that, and they'll just throw it to salvage, even though it's super clean.
Yeah, but the Cobra was not salvage.
What's your favorite color?
Green. I've always liked green since I was a kid. I don't like to wear green, but that's always been like my favorite color. Okay, 2 things I love about the car: supercharger whine and the body lines. Right? 2 things I hate. That's tough. The transmission.
Oh, you got stuff. Complain about everything.
I hate the transmission, and you guys know this. I don't know what it is. I think it's my transmission. There's something wrong with it. It could be cable, it could be clutch, it could be transmission. I really don't know.
Dude, oh, you haven't tried switching the driver. I think it's the driver.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why you drive with slow pipe, you know. Yeah, so transmission, I'm not a fan of T56. The Magnum, on the other hand, is definitely a really good transmission, and I plan on doing that, you know, if YouTube supports that. So.
Does the convertible top give you issues?
The only issue the convertible has had since I've got it was, I noticed when I washed it, there's like been a little puddle in the back where it folds in. I'm not really sure where it comes from, but you know, when it rains, it doesn't do that. It's only if you directly spray, like with my pressure washer. But yeah, I don't really know where it's coming from. So.
Will you ever get bass boosted speakers?
Fuck no.
It's simple.
What's the point? It's a race car.
Okay. How do you feel about the 94/95 Mustang GTs? Next question.
No, I'm not gonna hate because I know some people have it. I think there are some really clean builds. There's an orange Cobra that looks really nice, the SM95 one. He has an M4. I don't know. You guys might know who I'm talking about. I'll see if I can find his Instagram.
YouTuber?
No, he has an but his SM95 Cobra is so clean. It's an orange one. I'm not sure his name.
You can definitely make those look nice.
Yeah, you can make them look nice. Stock the ugly shit though.
The wheel gap.
Yeah. That's on all new edges though, like, and SM95. They're just wheel gap's crazy.
Will you ever drift the Cobra and join a car meet?
Okay.
Okay, I think.
Okay, that question is
weird. But the first one,
you were high.
Yeah. Will you ever drift the Cobra?
Well, I mean, I have, but like not like as a drift car. No.
Can you teach me how to drive manual?
You guys want to see a manual video? I mean, there's like 6,000 on the internet, but you guys could, you know, if you guys want to see that, you know, whatever.
For all young car enthusiasts, what's the best advice you could give to be able to get your dream car?
Well, I think the best advice is to definitely work hard. I mean, if you guys are lucky enough to have a job where you're not even legally able to work, you definitely want to take advantage of that, because I actually was not fortunate to, you know, a lot of people are born into families where they have businesses and they get to work there. You know, a lot of like that was not the case for me. Yeah, or Joel 5 Point Slow. So, you know, if you are young and you can save money, save it, man, and it'll pay off in the end.
Like anything, or like birthdays, ask for money, anything, like
your
whatever
birthdays,
you can,
man. Like,
and save it. Like, don't spend it.
Yeah, like
that's
when I was a kid, sorry, I didn't. I bought the stabilizer, my gimbal, so I can make my edits. You know, that's something I saved up for. I thought it was an investment, which it is because it makes good videos. So, you know, I've always saved up my money and I bought things that could pay off in the end, which is my camera gear, the car, because, you know, the Cobra can make me money. You know, YouTube started monetizing me, and I really appreciate that. And yeah, so, you know, always buy things that you can make money with.
Yep. Okay, I think this is the last question.
Okay.
What PSI are your tires, and have you installed a blowout?
I don't know what a blowout is, but they're usually set around like 32 to 35 PSI, and that's pretty normal.
I think that's all. I want you younger ones to give me ideas, but we'll get there soon. What?
So to address all the questions that I did not answer, like I said, it's probably because I just didn't understand it, or they just were inappropriate or something like that. But you know, for the people that keep commenting like, "Hey, you live here, you live here." I do not live in. I do not. Yes. Actually, yeah.
We do live in Africa. We do. You can tell clearly.
Yeah. You know, some people are saying I live in the Bay, and I do not live in the Bay. That is But for the people that have been commenting where I live, yes, it's true. That's where I live. So you got the guys who know, who keep asking that will know what I'm talking about. Yeah. And I do live here. So if you guys catch me, say what's up, take a picture of my car, post it on Instagram. I'll feature you on my page. And yeah.
Or feel free to call the cops on him. Make sure, tell him state rev.
Yeah, or you can just say Joel's car's slow, you know. Alright guys, so we're gonna wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Thank you to Joel for helping out.
For sure, anytime.
That was ass. That was a little better. Okay. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys got to learn a little bit about me and what this channel has in plan for it. You know, it's only as good as, you know, the work I put in for you guys. You know, the Cobra, it's a street car, you know, it's street daily pretty much, and I think that if YouTube, you know, gives me the opportunity to build my car or, you know, make a little extra money, then that'll be really cool because I'll be able to do extra stuff for you guys on the channel, and, you know, I'm pretty sure you guys are going to enjoy that. You know, that's always what I've wanted to do. And for the people that want to start YouTube channels, you know, I say go ahead and do it, man, because just be persistent. That's what I had to do, because when, you know, you remember when I used to make videos, like I haven't been doing this just, like it didn't just happen overnight. And for the people that know me, I'm very impatient, and I hate things that take a long time, but no, doing YouTube took a very long time for me to actually start taking off a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's finally paying off now, because a lot of people didn't know me, but, you know, shit. You know, don't be afraid to start a YouTube channel.